Anyone who buys from a British online shop has to expect high additional costs since Brexit. Because many retailers do not clearly point this out, the complaints are increasing. For example, he liked the sports bag that architecture student Moritz Eismann discovered in a British online shop in January, and it was cheap. He didn't notice, however, that the dealer is based in Great Britain. You couldn't see that at first glance because the website was in perfect German and was structured in such a way that you couldn't necessarily draw any conclusions, said the student. There was also no indication of possible additional costs. The bag was delivered, but the shipping company F.A.Z wanted €27 for the so-called import sales tax and processing fees. That was more than half of the purchase price of €52. Before Brexit, it didn't matter whether the online shop was in the UK or in another EU country. After Brexit, however, the country no longer belongs to the EU internal market. If exemption limits are exceeded and, for example, import sales tax or excise duties are incurred, additional costs will be incurred, Deutsche Post DHL said on request. The delivery services are obliged to charge customers the delivery fee. In the case of Great Britain, this applies to shipments a goods value of more than €22 for the moment. That probably will change in July. The problems arise mainly because many shops do not properly inform buyers, says Isabel Buske from the Brussels office of the Federation of German Consumer Organizations, although they are still obliged to do so. When traders from Great Britain send goods to the EU, they still have to adhere to the rules of the internal market, and this means clearly explain the additional costs that may arise. Before customers hit the buy button, shipping goods from the UK that were made in another country can get even more expensive. Then not only the import sales taxes due, but also customs duties in form of tariffs. Just one example. A consumer ordered 2 ties from an English online shop at the beginning of the year. The purchase price was €250. €93 customs came on top because the ties came from Italy. But dealers are also suffering from Brexit. The Westphalian fashion manufacturer Gary Weber even had to temporarily close its online shop in England. Everything went far too disorderly, reports Gary Weber manager Aljoscha Kollmeier, who is responsible for e-commerce. The risk was too great for us. If we send something that returns are no longer possible. We played it safe, said Kollmeier. And what was the result? The shop in England only went online 2 weeks ago. 14 weeks of loss of sales were painful. As a solution, an external service provider had to be brought in to take care of customs clearance and logistics. Gary Weber costs 4 to 7% per order, or has the cost of 4 to 7% per order. However, the customer should not feel any of this. Customers from EU countries could look carefully where they are ordering. In any case, a German internet address is not enough to be on the safe side. Isabel Buske from the Consumer Association advises to take a look at the legal notice. This can give indications that the company is based in Great Britain. Then there could be additional costs. If the shops do not provide more transparency, the consumer associations want to counteract this and sue the corresponding companies. Politicians also have to act if nothing changes in the problems. But if you have already fallen for it, you shouldn't pay right away. Moritz Eismann, for example, wrote an email to FedEx. Because he did not know about the additional costs when placing the order, he did not see the need to pay the bill. He hasn't heard anything since then. And it really is an issue. And remember the example I gave that the British company sent ties produced in Italy to another EU country. That is something many don't understand about the rules of origin. It doesn't matter from where the pieces came to the United Kingdom. Even if they are from the EU, it doesn't matter. They are not made in UK. That is the only thing that matters on the question if there are tariffs or not. No matter where it was made, even in the EU, if it is sent from Britain, there are tariffs if it's not made in Britain. depending on certain percentages for different stuff, so I don't go into that detail. But the main rule is, if it's not made in Britain, there will be tariffs if it's sent to the EU. Just repeating that for about 100th time, because many still haven't understood the rules of origin. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel. Auf Wiedersehen.